Hi everyone, welcome back. It has been a very long time. The world has turned upside down. It is mayhem, and I'm glad to be back here sharing with you. I left off zone cleaning in February. Wow, so much has changed. In fact, I have filmed an already out-of-date update that I wanted to share with you back then. Long story short, we all came down with the flu, and we all, except my husband, had flu shots, so we found that to be strange, but I know there was like flu A and flu B, and it was pretty mild. It was like 5 days on the dot, and it says, flu is typically 5 to 7 days. So it was 5 days for me, about the same for my husband. My 4-year-old, who will be 5 shortly, had the most mild case of all, and then my kindergartner, she's 6. Hers was like, somewhere in between the worst and the best. So we all had a variety of symptoms. We were all having fluids exit our body on every end, if you will, but we're better. But that took quite a toll to have all of us get it like one after the other, which actually ended up being a blessing because we could kind of divide and conquer. But in that update, I'll give you little clips throughout this update. We had parent-teacher conferences, and I was planning ahead for things that don't even matter anymore. But after the dust settled a little bit on that, it wasn't just a few weeks until the world is what it is now. And yes, it did cross my mind, maybe we had the virus that's going around. I don't think so. We didn't have any of the symptoms that they're talking about. I mean, I guess everyone has a variety of symptoms, but pretty sure it was just the flu. I do want to get back into zone cleaning with you. I do want to resume all the fun ideas I had going forward with you. I have completely detached myself from the numbers game on YouTube. I've detached myself from the looking perfect game on YouTube, though I never really looked perfect. I will say that I did put effort into my appearance and what I was wearing, and I still plan. I'm always going to put effort into what I do, but not to the point where it arrests my development, where it stops me from doing anything. What did I just see on Do It On a Dime's Instagram the other day? Good something is better than a perfect nothing. So we're gonna have some good something videos coming for you this month. I want to share mayhem style videos. The year Violet was born, my 4-year-old, soon to be 5-year-old, I did something called Mommy Mayhem. I got the idea from Michelle Pearson. She, just like me, I guess I'm modeling myself after her, uploads irregularly. We're not the YouTubers who have a specific schedule or even specific content. It's just kind of fun to share. And at that point in time, I got the idea from her, and Violet was born that year. It was fun, and I haven't done anything like that since, and so I thought, let's just give it a try. So some of the mayhem style videos, we're gonna see home maintenance and cleaning, motherhood and marriage. If we can stick with the letter M, what else can I give you? Home management, that's like my favorite topic. It's more than just cleaning and paperwork, managing the everyday duties of your home. I love it. I love being a homemaker. Also, I have some makeovers, not personal makeovers, but home makeovers I want to share with you. I've been busy this past time that we've been sort of stuck in our home. I've done a lot of things with the leftover paint in my house, some leftover wood that I got for projects, and then I did purchase some new things, little quarter round and trim, and I want to show you what I've been doing, and I still have more to go. It's kind of fun. So yes, just like many of you, we have been stuck in home. I think it was like March 12th was the last day they went to school. And because I remember that week, starting off the week, we were joking around saying we have daylight savings and a Friday the 13th in the same week. Good luck, everyone. Little did we know what that Friday the 13th would really have in store for us. I have literally not been anywhere. I say it like that because I have been watching Parks and Recreation. Finally made a breakthrough. I tried that show 2 or 3 times. I don't know why I didn't like it all the other times. I love Amy Poehler. And I like those documentary style, like The Office, those kind of shows. I even like Community. That was a good show too, funny. Something lighthearted after all the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, all those things. I wanted something funnier. And so this is just perfect. But one of the characters on there says, literally, and I think about him all the time when I say it. But anyway, I have not been inside of a store since before the 12th because I think it was the 11th. We had no idea what was really going on in the world. I've stopped watching the news a long time ago. I do read the headlines and I kind of knew what was going on, but I did not expect what it is now. But anyway, my husband went to Costco in the evening, and he's like, it's so crazy. People are really here for the coupons. But little did we know they were there to stock up on the things that have now been very hard to find. But I did go to the drive-through pharmacy, and that's about it. And so I think that's going to end soon. My husband's been the one to go weekly grocery shopping. If we don't get it, we had it delivered once. We did car pickup once or twice, and then he's gone in to Kroger the rest of the time. So we haven't gone to Costco. We usually go to Target for our $5 wine, Costco for some like necessities. They have the best price on Kerrygold and coconut oil. There's a few things that we love at Costco, and then Kroger for the rest, but it's just been Kroger for everything. We're limiting the amount of places we have to go, but I do think I'm going to venture out next week and give him a break. It's getting tedious, for him to keep doing it. He wanted to be the one to limit the exposure and stuff, but he still comes home and we're all here together. So I think I'm just going to do it because I like to get out of the house and give him a little break. So yes, my daughter's birthday, Violet's birthday, is coming up on May the 7th, and it's been strange planning a birthday for a little one from the computer. So we've been able to do it. We ordered everything we need. I do think I need to go in person though to get some wrapping paper. That's one thing I don't really have, and I don't want to put an order just for that. I had a couple of masks on hand from like painting projects whenever I do spray painting and stuff. I think I had 4 of those left over, but I also have cloth masks that aren't, the medical grade ones, but they're good enough. Really, for me, the way I see it is that it's just breaking the habit of wanting to touch your face. So at least it's a little barrier for there. I know you guys all know that they're not like perfect solution, but it helps. And it's also like your ticket in to some of these places. I know Costco is requiring everyone wear those soon. Like I said, we haven't actually been to Costco. We haven't needed to be there, but it's coming up. It is coming up that we will need to go. So we have everything prepared. I will say that we're handling this pretty well. There's been hard days, but most of the days have been good. Like at first I was very even keeled. It didn't shake me much. I have lots of curriculum, lots of resources. I didn't even bother with whatever the school was suggesting. I felt overwhelmed by their emails. Every day, a new link. Try this website, this activity, this free, whatever. It's like, just leave me alone. I know what to do. But eventually, we got the Zoom thing set up with the kindergarten, and now they want us to do specific things every day. And it kind of took the wind out of my sails because I liked doing my own plan. If you didn't know, we were really tempted to homeschool the past couple of years. In fact, I was in my out-of-date update. I talk about that, how we weren't sure what to do with Violet because she's going to be 5 in May, so she'll be 5 on the first day of school, eligible for kindergarten, and we didn't know what to do. Again, every February, it's like, are we homeschooling? Are we public schooling? But we did register her, and then there's like an in-person thing you have to do to finalize registration, and it was scheduled for the end of March, so that got canceled, postponed. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I haven't heard any like loose ends being tied up from any of the schools. I know they're all trying their best, and I'm not emailing asking questions, but I do have lots of questions. Like, we have materials we need to turn in, books, homework boxes. Like, I'm sure they don't want the documents, but it's a box with like resources, reusable things. We paid for spring pictures, which I haven't seen. We've paid for the yearbook. Just little loose ends, things that we need to figure out. I had to reschedule a dentist appointment. I remember making that appointment because it's every 6 months, and at the time it sounded so far ahead. It was like, it had the 20 in it a lot. It was still 2019 when I made the appointment, and she was like, you'll come at 9/20 on 2020, April 20th, something like that, 9/20/2020, and it was just like, oh man, that's a lot of 20s. It's just so funny to look back and think, no, you will actually not be going to that appointment. My daughters do have scheduled dentist appointment as well. I think theirs will be okay. I think the dentist is going to start to come back up here early May. So one less thing to reschedule, but I mean, honestly, we do a lot of stuff from home. If you've been with me for a while, you know that we are somewhat of homebodies. We are a little frugal, with little DIYers in a lot of sense. I cut my daughter's hair, although they did get their first salon trim recently and they loved it. But I do my own hair and my daughter's hair. I don't do hair dye. I paint my own nails. So we're not really missing out on that. I miss the library very, very much. That's the main thing. I'm sitting in my daughter's like small kid-sized chair in our master bedroom because everything's a shuffle. Everything's been moved around or is moving around, or it's in flux. It's going back. It's here for now. And so I'm sitting in a teeny tiny chair, but it is actually kind of comfortable. You'll notice I've been wearing a microphone lately. It looks kind of funny, like, I don't know, professional newscaster kind of thing, but it is a good solution for the sound issues I'm having sometimes with my camera, and everyone's home, and this just kind of focuses my voice to you. And so if you see it, don't tease me about it, please. And yes, I am wearing workout clothes. I have been keeping a promise I made to myself. I decided for 4 weeks I was going to work out 5 days a week, doing 2 things: 20 minutes on my treadmill and 1 workout video. And I left it that vague. The thing is, it was just 5 days a week. Actually, it was specifically Monday through Friday, and I have not yet missed a day. And so the 20 minutes on the treadmill could be jogging, walking. I didn't specify a speed or a distance, so that helped me, because right now I'm just getting the habit built and ingrained, and I usually do that in the morning. And then the video I've been doing in the evening, although I don't love that. I want to find time in the day for that. Or, you know, I wake up even earlier so that I can just do it right after the treadmill. That's the ideal. And again, the video could be anything: Pilates or yoga. I've been doing a lot of Betty Rocker. I don't know if you know her. And Mad Fit. She's a YouTuber. And so depending on how I'm feeling, I could choose something a little more low impact, or if I feel a little extra gas in my tank that day, I'll pick one of the high impact things. But it's been fun. I've been sticking with it, and I have not yet skipped a day. And so I'm on week 3. I only have 2 more days. Today is Thursday, so I have a couple more days this week, and then next week I have a plan for the videos I want to watch and do. So after that, I'm going to have to be a little more specific with my requirements, but not much, because I'm happy and I just want to do something to keep my body active. At this point, the plan is, and trust me, I know how ridiculous it sounds to make a plan. We haven't purchased tickets, but the plan / hope is that we will all go out to California this summer, if possible. My cousin's getting married. My youngest cousin is getting married, and so that'd be great to see his wedding. I have a 20th high school reunion, but they're at different times in the summer, and so I'm not going to go to that, although I was tempted. I don't know, but I don't think I will. Just see some of my friends who I haven't seen in forever, and just get that good, healthy dose of human interaction from some of the best humans I know, and then come back, and maybe school will start again and life will resume some normalcy. But you know, it's not my plan. I just go with the flow here, so we'll see what actually ends up happening. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with me, and I love these chatty videos. Hopefully you are like doing something while you listen to me talk your ear off. Maybe you're also on the treadmill. I've been watching my favorite YouTubers in the morning while I'm on the treadmill, so maybe you're doing that, or cleaning, or you know, something productive. I hope you enjoy watching this channel, and that you have some inspiration or motivation every time you walk away. Just something lighthearted and fun and motivating. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.